Hey YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, it's Lorelei. This is just an update to say thank you for all the happy birthday wishes for the 8th, which was Tuesday. I had hundreds of people say happy birthday to me, and I'm really happy about that, so thank you. This is just an update. I've been making plans to do different projects, so it's coming soon, definitely. I want to kickstart my birthday and the new year pretty much with a bang. So it's coming. But anyway, other than that, I just want to make a video about what's been going on in my life. So let me just make this brief, make a quick video. I've been dealing with a lot of, a lot of people these days, they're going through stress and and anxiety and battling their own demons. And I've been having experiences with demons. I've been having experiences with dark forces that I'm trying to expose. When you go into truth seeking, it's hard because pretty much everything you've learned since you were a kid is bullshit, and it sucks to unplug. But it's a really tough journey to. It's just tough to be on a philosophical journey, and but sometimes I forget to just live. Sometimes, like, I'm in the pursuit of truth, and in such a pursuit of knowledge and stuff, that sometimes I forget to just live my life, enjoy the day, have a good meal, so that's one thing about truth seeking, that people can get addicted to it. They can get addicted to knowledge. They can get addicted so into it that they forget about just living their life, loving others, visiting others. Like, I've honestly I isolated myself because I was trying to learn something, but I can't learn anything just cooped up in my room all the time. I am working all the time too, but you can't get the best out of life by just reading. Like, I love to read, I love to learn, but one thing that a lot of smart people and a lot of knowledge-driven, philosophy-driven people, what they forget is to actually live your life. Like, you spend your whole life trying to figure out the meaning of life, but you didn't spend some of your time loving yourself and enjoying the experience. Like, you want to understand the experience so bad you can't even enjoy the experience. There's a time and place for everything. I want knowledge so bad. Like, I want to learn some new breakthrough in philosophy and truth, and I'm not even visiting my friends. Like, my friends haven't seen me in, like, but I guess that's just, when you grow up, you have so many responsibilities. Like, it's a lot of responsibilities to live on your own and take care of yourself, and if you're with someone, you have to take care of them too and make sure they are okay. And like, I've been up and down in my life as far as just battling my own demons and battling dark forces, because the more you get into truth and exposing these dark forces, the more they fuck with you. So they've been fucking with me a lot lately. But I'm not going to let that stop me from living my life. At the end of the day, it's good to know evil. It's good to research it sometimes, but you don't want to obsess with it, because when you obsess about it, exposing evil, it's like you forget about what's good in the world. Like, I was so caught up in looking for truth that I actually forgot there's decent people in the world. Like, I've encountered so many negative people. I've encountered so much fucked up shit that I didn't even take the time to enjoy the good shit that life has to offer. So I'm still on this journey. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not like I'm still going through my own shit. And but this year that I just turned, I don't want to say my age, because after a woman gets to a certain age, she doesn't say her age. But if you go on my Facebook page, you'll probably find it somewhere. But at this age, I really need to step outside the box. Like, I love my learning and my research and looking into myself, but I actually have to live my life. I think that's the message that God and the universe has been trying to tell me. Like, Brooke, You want to know answers so bad, but you just don't want to live your life. Like, just enjoy the day. Take a nice hot bath, treat yourself out, love yourself, nurture yourself. Like, you're so worried about what's wrong, you don't even see what's right. That sometimes it takes people years to understand that. To understand that life is just not just about figuring it out. Like, you figure it out as the journey continues. And so I've been battling demons from the past. I'm still struggling with that, which is crazy because I've read so many articles and looked at so many YouTube videos and documentaries on how to defeat evil, but I can't seem to get past my own bullshit sometimes. So hopefully this year I'll actually, I'll actually be able to squash some of the burdens that were created by the past. I'll be able to heal. Like, I am healing, but there's certain things that just, the past, people say that the past, don't worry about it, the past is over, but the damage from the past is still there. A memory is just in the mind. It doesn't exist right now. However, the damages, the battle scars are still there. So I'm still working that out with myself. Like, I know sometimes I could be consistent, and then sometimes I can be, like, fall apart. I guess that's just, the ups and downs of life, but that's basically what I've been going through. There's a lot of people out there into this Illuminati and truth-seeking stuff, and some of it can be really fucked up to learn about. But it's good to be aware of your surroundings, but it's not good to be obsessed with it, because some people can get addicted to it. Like, I got addicted to looking at, like, philosophy and knowledge, which is fine, but I forget to live. Like, a lot of these teachers and these philosophers and researchers, I've noticed one thing about people who are really, really, really intelligent, who spend most of their time isolated and all they want to do is input, learn, is that they don't actually live life. And then there are people that live life, but they don't take the time to research and analyze and understand life. So it's kind of like, it all comes back down to balance again. It's always about balance. It's like, I have yet to understand balance, because I can never balance my stuff out. It's either I'm doing one thing too much or the other thing too much, and then it's like trying to be able to be happy. The people are in the pursuit of happiness constantly. Like, is it just a pursuit, or can it be achieved? That's another argument. I think the best thing to do in your life, because I overcomplicate my shit, is just to figure out what makes me happy. And yes, there's a lot of bullshit and evil in the world. There's a lot of evil and negativity and darkness and demons and aliens, and all these things can scare you. You can't sleep at night. But I gotta stop focusing so much on it, like getting sucked in. Like, I forget about, people love me, people care about me. Sometimes I forget about, I'm so obsessed with understanding what's wrong with everything. Like, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with that? What's the truth about this? It's like, I just can't enjoy myself sometimes. But, I mean, it's good to be like that, because you don't want to be blissfully ignorant. You don't want to be, you don't want to just live in the matrix and not know what's going on, but at the same time, like, we're fighting that good fight every single day. The battle versus good versus evil, every single day. There is a world we don't see. There is a spirit realm. I believe in God. I'm not religious. I say this in all my videos because people think that I thought you were goth and now you're trying to be a woman of God. I've always believed in God. It's just I have to find my own way to God. God is love and truth and light. And it is a real entity. And darkness is real. And I've seen it firsthand. I've experienced demons. I know a lot of people who've experienced demons when they're going to sleep at night. And, just because... And it is another thing that bothers me about when you find your way to God, like, I'm not gonna sit here and wear all white and change the way I dress and stuff. Like, just because I like to wear dark clothes, and I like to wear stuff that goth people wear, is not has nothing to do with what I believe in. That doesn't mean I worship Satan. That doesn't mean I am satanic. Even though I do have darkness, I never got put myself completely into the darkness. I was close. And the darkness does tempt me a lot. Like, oh, you want power, you want to be respected. Why don't you get down with this? I'm like, no, I don't want to get down with that completely. Like, I know there's darkness in me from bullshit I've dealt with in the past, but you have to fight the good fight, because I know I'm not an entirely dark person. I'm a very reserved person. That's why I wear very dark clothes. I'm not going to sit here and put on like all white just because I believe in God and just because I believe in love. That I'm not going to sit here and be deceptive. I think you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear, and as long as you're a good person, as long as you try to do the right thing. No one's perfect. Nobody's perfect in this world. Don't let anyone judge you. Your fellow human being or spirit or whatever is in that physicality, don't let these people judge you and tell you what you should or should not wear or do, or you're not a woman of God, you're not this, you're not that. I'm tired of people telling me I worship the devil. Like, I don't fucking worship the devil. I do not practice satanic rituals just because I like the style. I like wearing dark clothes. Just because I read about evil a lot, because I want to understand and expose it and prep myself to deal with the dark forces. That does not mean I am evil. Yes, it is tempting to want to get into, these practices, because people just want power. They're hurt people, probably played out their whole life. They just want power. They want to feel like they're important. So that's how Satan or the dark forces tempts you. It's like, hey, are you tired of people making fun of you?